see. Welcome to the room, friends. We are talking all things going live. Thank you all for being here. We are talking how to go live with confidence and ease. So come on in. Let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to answer your questions, friends. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So this is my 4 o'clock live. So thank you so much for joining. Give me a thumbs up. You can see it below here to like the live. And then go ahead and click that subscriber button. If you haven't done so already, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all joining. We're going to be talking about how to go live. And right now I am setting my screen. I'm going to say how to go live on YouTube and TikTok. So we're going to get going over there. So feel free to come in, ask questions. I want to make sure I'm answering questions for you all. So feel free to come in and ask questions. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the room. Feel free to come in. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Um, Appreciate the support. Let me know if there's any questions. Um, Again, we're going to get to talking real quickly about the go live process. I talk about it from a live hosting perspective. I want to make sure you guys are able to go live with confidence and ease. So feel free to come in, ask me any questions to help you with your live journey, friends. Feel free to come in. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I always have to come here first and set up my screen and make sure that I am supporting you in your live journey. So feel free to come in. We're going to get started. And then we're going to talk about how to go live. If you are new, put new in the chat. Um, And let me know if you're a live host. If you're a live host, say, I'm a live host. I go live. So I appreciate you all joining. So again, this is my 4 o'clock live. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. As we prepare to go live, let's see. Let me check something really quickly um, to make sure we are good to go. Let me say 1 second. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Um, Let me know if you are all good and let me know where you're streaming and watching me from. Appreciate you all. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't liked the live, click that like button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed before. I am a YouTube partner. So I also have the shopping, I have memberships, I also have um, the gifting as well as the ads. So you guys can engage in multiple ways. Um, so feel free to come on and connect. Make sure you give me a like, give me the thumbs up, as well as the subscriber button, as um, as well as making sure you click that bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. Thank you all for being here. Feel free to ask questions in the meantime. I appreciate you all joining me as well. All right, we're going to get started in just a few minutes. If you guys are new, go ahead and say new in the chat. Going to get started on these TikTok streets. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions. So we're going to get started as we prepare to go live. Thank you all for joining. Go live both on YouTube and TikTok. We're going to go over on the TikTok side. So feel free to ask questions about how to go live there. And then this will be a playlist. You guys can go back and watch it. So it'll be available for you to watch. So feel free to ask questions. So I want to make sure you guys are getting as much information as possible. And we're going to go live. TikTok live. TikTok live. We are live on TikTok. We are talking live streaming tips. Feel free to come in, ask questions on how to go live. We are talking about how to go live on TikTok. Let me know if you have any questions. This is my 4 o'clock live. We talk about live streaming tips. Feel free to come in, ask questions. If you are a new live host, we give beginner friendly tips, live streaming tips. We're going to talk about how to go live. So I'm going to share out my live. Thank you all for coming in. let me know if there's any questions on how to go live. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am chatting with you all. We're going to put our board back up. We're going to put the board up so people can get to it. Feel free to come in, ask questions about the board as well. So thank you all for coming in. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So come in, ask questions about how to go live. We have our board running. I want to make sure I am answering your questions, friends. Feel free to come in and ask questions, new beginner friendly tips, live streaming tips. If you have any questions on how to go live, put that up as well. And we'll get started in just a few minutes. All right, my friends. Thank you all for joining. I'm just getting started. I'm going to share out my live. We're going to get our taps going. Our taps are a little sluggish, so hopefully they get to moving really quickly. And we got some more friends that come in and add to the tapping. So I appreciate you all joining. Let's see. Thank you all for coming in. If you're new, come on in. Hey, Bitty girl, how are you, friend? Hey, Claymore, Virginia, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions. You guys see my viewer wishes is up, so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about these four things every live host needs to know. I know the board is actually the viewer wishes is in the way of the board, but we're gonna go with it and see if we can make sure everybody can see it and go live as well. So let me know if there's any questions in the meantime. So we're gonna get started in just a few minutes. If you're new, definitely come in and say hello. Say I'm new, and let me know if you have any questions. Uh, we'll see what this conversation takes us to. I know a few people earlier when I did my 10 o'clock, they were asking about TikTok shop. So I may throw some TikTok shop questions out there. How it's going well? WSSU, welcome to the room, friend. Hello, Freedom, welcome to the room as well. Thank you so much for coming in and chiming in and say hello. Thank you for grabbing that daily heartbeat. Look at the sunglasses. I think those are so cute. They just launched yesterday, and I think they're the cutest things. That's the thing that TikTok should have done a while back ago. Just you making the heart me a little unique to each of us. So I love that. Let me know if there's any questions. We got 2.0K likes, 3 minutes in. So we're sluggish. We're a little behind schedule. Those are our hearts flowing. We are tapping the screen. That means we are liking the live as we like the live and tell TikTok that we're liking what we're experiencing. We try to get to 10K likes in 10 minutes. I tell people all the time, you want to make sure your likes are up. You want to make sure people are coming in and engaging. It does help to get visibility. Hello, Harold. How are you? Tracy, welcome to the room. Appreciate you joining. JB Photography, welcome to the room. Green Thumb, thank you for joining as well. Others who are coming in, feel free to chime in and say hello. Let me know where you're coming from, where you streaming and watching me from. And then like I said, we're gonna get engaged. We're gonna engage a lot. You guys gonna ask questions, you're gonna like the live, share the live out. You know, the whole time I went live earlier today, I never got the flash go. So those are the type of things that you get as well. So we'll support in that way. Thank you so much, Fred. Hey, Selena. Welcome to the room. How's everything going, my friend? Hopefully all is well. Others who are coming in, Lizzie, Blended Scoops, welcome. Dara, welcome, friend. Benjamin, welcome as well. Mac, Tracy Love, I see you. Debbie, welcome to the room. Hey, hey. Thank you all for being here. Today has been good. Okay. Did you go live? Let me know. What does that mean? Welcome. Thank you for the follow, Tracy. I appreciate it. Um, Thank you so much. Luca, you got to make sure you are engaging, friend, first. Hey, how you doing, new generation? Thank you so much. We talk about engaging because Luca, you don't have a blue box. You didn't come in and grab your daily heart me. There's some things you want to do to make sure you are supporting the stream before you ask to be supported. I tell people that all the time. Got to make sure you are engaging because you don't want to just put out there, oh, support me, pick me, pick me. You want to make sure that you are also supporting others. That's what this is all about. No problem. No problem. Hello. How you doing? Texas, welcome to the room from Texas. Blended Scoops, welcome. Thank you all for being here. We're going to get started in just a little bit. So I want to make sure you guys are knowing how to engage. We talk about being a good live host. Thank you so much. So you want to make sure people are engaging back with your stream. Let's go. How you doing, Celeste? Um, let's see. I'm new to TikTok process. I've gone live for the last 5 days. Still have questions about the process, I'm assuming. I got cut off, friend. What's your questions? Let me know your questions. I got match with someone for a campaign to do a battle tomorrow at 8:30. Okay, nice. That's good. That's good. So, what campaign was it? I have so many campaigns. I'm supposed to battle tonight. I'm supposed to battle tonight. I'll see if I do. I don't know if I will. Janice, thank you so much for coming in. Selena, he seemed really cool. He came to my live. Oh, that's nice. Okay, he came in. He came in to do a little recon. Abigail, welcome to the room. He said, "Let me check her out before we battle." That's what they were doing. Questions about the store and mailing tracker. Are you a seller? Let me know if you sell products. Let me know if that's what you're saying. How can I get an agency without cost or money? Jonathan, creator network agencies are a free program, so you shouldn't have to pay for creator network programs. You just have to go live and make sure you continue to go live and build your community. Thank you so much, Janice. I see you, friend. Yes, probably for recon, but he was cool. That's good. That's good. Yes, seller pins and homemade items. Okay, so seller, you're gonna have to kind of TikTok does have a seller um training and resources on the seller side. I'm not a seller, so I don't know all the ways they go about it. So if you're looking for seller support, I would say start with TikTok, go on the page and see if you can get some guidance. Okay. You said, I am new. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the room. The campaign is Power in Paris. Ooh, that sounds cute. I don't think I've seen that one. You said I sell. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Please, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. So yeah, if you sell items, I would tell you to go on the website. Just go there under TikTok Shop for Seller. I think there is a seller training hub. They always call them academies. So see if there's an academy on the seller side for TikTok Shop under the training resources. That's probably why I would tell you to start. Others coming in, thank you so much for being here. Mindy, thank you so much. Hey, Sean, welcome, welcome. MP Talks, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Emmy Talks, is that it? Hi, how much did I miss? Did you go over all four already? Shadow, no, I did not, friend. I just came on. Welcome to the room. Share, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Janice. Linda, welcome to the room. Hey, engaging. Welcome to the room, everybody. Mindy, thank you for those populars. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Yay, yay. Rashida, hey, hello. I'm saying all y'all. Thank you all for coming in. Y'all so sweet. Y'all come in. He's like, we know what to do. We come in, we say hello. We connecting with the live host. We making sure we're speaking to the room. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all chiming in. Felicia, welcome. You said, okay, I made it to round two. Lord knows I need it. Look at you. Hello, hello, Max. I appreciate y'all. He said, I tried selling shop to get in TikTok glitch to finish setting up. Okay. Yeah. So Linda, I would tell you the same thing. There's training on the shops, the seller side. There is training video. So look to see if you see TikTok Shop Academy. That's where you would find the seller resources. So take a look there as well for the seller side. That'll give you some training resources, some other videos. Hey, Doc, how are you, friend? Welcome. Others coming in. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining. Let's see, my spammy friend. You gotta quit spamming my chat. Appreciate you being here though. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Hello, hello. Thank you so much, Janice. I see the hearts. I appreciate you, friend. So yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys are not spamming the chart. But thank you all. We had an amazing teacher. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. All right, my friends, you all are coming in. We're trying to get to 10K taps in 10 minutes. Did we do it? We're close to it. We're 9 minutes in. We're almost at that 10K mark. I think we're doing it. Oh, we did it. We did it. 9 minutes in. Thank you so much for supporting that live. Holly Q, welcome, welcome back, everybody. I appreciate you all joining. Traveler, thank you so much. Wearing a hat doing live is okay, right? Yeah. Sometimes I got my baseball cap on. Yeah, yeah, you're totally fine. That's totally fine. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with that. Um, TikTok shop, if you don't, are you doing shopping cart on? You should be fine. But sometimes it acts a little weird if it's like you're promoting clothing and you got a hat on. I would say probably take it off if that's the case, if it acts weird about it. But beyond that, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm just jumping in off. It's been a long day. So I'm reposting this to me. Okay, thank you so much, Cindy. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Yeah, so you should be fine. So my friends, let me know if there's any new friends in the room. Put new in the chat. We had some friends join us. I always say in the beginning of the live, we want to warm it up. We may see the flash go. I did not see it at my 10 o'clock, so we'll see if we get it for the 4 o'clock. But it's all good. And really, I'm gonna recap some of the stuff I said earlier. I didn't get a chance to get thoroughly through this earlier. So I'll try my best to go through it and be a little bit more thorough in terms of examples and things you want to be aware of, and just maybe even some more tips and strategies. Um, Carol, welcome to the room. Doll, welcome, new here as well. Um, you said I did live 2x this, okay, 2 times this week. Got some endangerment. What's endangerment? What does that mean? Did you get a restriction? Did you get in trouble for something you said or did? Let me know what that meant. Sweet, welcome to the room. Others coming in. Coach B, welcome, friend. Hello, hello, L. Welcome to the room. Coach B, you had a great live. You've been gone for like a week. You come back and your live was rocking and rolling, friend. I see you sharing. Thank you so much. I've gone live 6 times, not much endangerment at all. Talk to talk to myself. I was all over the place. I see you, friend. I appreciate you, friend. Um, Today will be live day 5 for me. Dr. Alicia, should I stick to one time? I'm trying to find my audience. Okay. Lynn, uh, I do say don't bounce around too much. It depends on what you're doing. What is your live topic? And hmm, what are you doing in your live? Do you have a board? Are you using the board feature? So that's going to be really important to use a board that'll help give you a little bit more visibility. I would say a board, your light, your lighting, your sound, your internet connection, how you're engaging with your viewers, all that matters. Thank you so much, Simply SP. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the moonwalk. Let's see. TikTok filtered a comment. So just make sure you rewrite your comment. The last comment I see, I'm on Coach B's comment. I know I was surprised. I thought I was gonna have to start over. No, friend, you did good. You did good. That was good. I saw you from the screen. I was about to go live. I was like, look at her. Look at her. Look at her go. Um, you said I used a board and use as you asked me what are you saying? Repeat what you just wrote. I guess reword it for me. How do you post a board? A board is under settings. It's going to be under settings. So you're going to click the settings feature. Thank you so much for level 19. You leveled up. Congratulations, friends. So yeah, it's going to be under settings and you're going to make sure you don't put any personal information. So make sure your boards are set up correctly, friends. Do not put TikTok on your board. TikTok does not go on your messaging here. Okay. It is a social media platform. So there's no social media names, including TikToks, no websites, no pricing, and no personal identifying information, your name, your email, your phone number. So none of that goes on this board. They will restrict your views, suppress your views. So if that's something you're doing, fix your board. All right. I'm teaching about entry level politics essentially. Okay, nice, nice. I'm on day 5. I used Ask Me Anything board, and I'm trying to find good content, consistent time and topics and tips. I'm sorry. Um, Ask Me Anything is not direct enough in terms of for your audience, unless your live is pretty obvious about what they should be asking you about. So I would probably change the wording there. That's like me putting a Ask Me Anything, and people are like, well, what are we talking about? Because if you don't know, we're talking about TikTok live, why would you ask me? So just be careful about what does that mean. I can see if you have something. I'm thinking about Flourish, and she has plants all around her, and she's like, "Ask me anything," or got questions. I'm assuming it's about the plants. So just be mindful what you put on your board. TikTok did give us the flash goal. Let's see what it is. It's the love you so much. They want 35 of them, so we got 61 people in the room. Let's see if we can meet this goal quickly. That is ideal if we can get the board if we can get I'm sorry, get this goal fixed, achieved quickly. And so that is the I love you so much. Thank you all for supporting that. It is the one gift. We need 35 people. So if you're in the room, one per person, that means 35 of the 64 people in the room. If I'm talking to you, if you want to if you want to support this goal, this will be the time to do it. So I'm talking to you because we need this goal achieved. If we can get it knocked out quickly, we can just stop talking about it for the next 15 minutes. Um, Thank you so much, friend. Let's see. I want to make sure I catch up on comments. Right. So I use that and customize for my niche. It sounds like I should keep adjusting. Yes, yes, I would definitely keep adjusting. So what I tell people when it comes to your board want to have one, if not all three elements. It wants to add value. What value are you offering? Ask me anything could be value added, but again, you want to make sure it's evoking curiosity for your room. What are you talking about? Who's your audience? What are they asking you? Ask me anything about jewelry making. Ask me anything about applying makeup. Ask me anything about TikTok Live. And so you could have that as a board. And then it could be a question that evokes curiosity when it comes to like, you know, um, this question here, like I have number one is about number four is about the bag. So now people are like, well, what's number four? What's the four things? What are you going to tell us? What does this mean? What do you need to do before you go live? And so just recognizing your question, your board should have curiosity, it should have value, curiosity, and maybe even a challenge, something that people are going to now be challenged to do. So my other board says go live every day for the next 14 days. That's a challenge. Okay. And so just think about what your board is messaging. You want to stop people from scrolling. You want to stop the scroll. You want them to come in. You want them to sit at your table and kind of get a little bit of information from you or entertainment or inspiration. So it just depends on what you're offering. And so just think about your board being part of that hook. Your board is a hook. All right. Um, what is okay, what's the what do you why do the flash goal and what do you achieve? So the flash goal is TikTok's goal. It's one per person, it's 15 minutes. It's a way to see if your room is actively engaging. Is everyone coming in? Are you just coming in here lurking and looking at me? Are you not engaging? Because then that's TV. TikTok's like, well, this is a stream. People should be engaging. So you should engage and they want you to engage. Um, the effect of it is that TikTok will push you out a little more. So you want to not dismiss it. You don't want to ignore it. I tell you guys all the time, do the flash goal. It'll help you get more visibility. All right. So you'll see a little bit of a bump when the flash goal is achieved. I went live for sound bath. Okay. But my phone was so far the sound bowls, I couldn't read the comments. Ooh, you need a second device. So here's what I do. My second device is actually sitting here and I can see the comments the way you guys see the comments. This account is my agency page and it's actually in the live. And so I can see the comments and read the comments if I needed to. So I would say have a second device, maybe have it again off the screen and maybe you have it on an easel or some kind of stand and you can see the comments pretty clearly closer to you. And then you can still do the sound healing. So it doesn't look like you're being distracted too much. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. You're welcome. You are so welcome, friends. So sometimes I look down and I have to kind of take a peek to see what you guys are writing, or because if you guys start, and we'll talk about this in a second in terms of sharing the live out, but if you start sharing out the live, the shares take over the chat and I don't see all the comments. So I usually have to kind of look and see if I missed any comments because you guys don't see how the shares are being sent out in that mass way. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. I'm glad to be here. TikTok has been humble, has humbled me a few times. It's humbled me too, friend. I tell people all the time, this thing is like a form of therapy, a form of self-help, all the things. You're like, oh my gosh, I got a little too full of myself. Let me come live. Hey Jerry, thank you so much for being here. Let go, be free. I appreciate it. Black Lotus, welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here as well. Others who are coming in, I appreciate you. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. I always like to see my new friends. And if you are new, I teach a little bit about engagement. I teach about the blue box. I teach about the daily heart me. I teach about things that will help you as a viewer because you're going to need that help as a live host. Okay. And so I teach it so that you guys understand the etiquette. So I know some of you guys have been with me for a minute and you're like, Doc, do we always have to do this? I will tell you, you actually should because you got new people coming in your room all the time. So once you start growing, you'll really see it and you're like, oh, I got a lot of people who don't have the blue box, or I have a lot of people who have smaller number of blue boxes and they probably don't even know what they got. So little things like that, you're gonna have to educate your community. So I teach it so you guys can teach it too. All right. Been busy getting ready to cruise, gonna go live on my cruise. Okay, I love it. I love it. That should be fun. Just make sure you be careful about what you show on the camera. People in their little swimsuits, don't do it. TikTok will end your live because of nudity. So be careful about the swimsuit stuff when you're on like the cruise deck and stuff. Yeah, so you gotta be careful. All right, friends. Okay, so we got the flash goal going. Um, you said now you want to learn about the blue box. Okay, I will teach about the blue box. Anybody else who needs to know about the blue box, put it in the chat for me. Say, I don't know what this box is you speak of. I'll skim it depending on how many people need to know. Um, I keep forgetting to ask those coming in, are they new? I recognize the names though. Okay, that's good. That's good. So as it grows, you're gonna have to stay on top of that so people kind of know you know who's in the room. You're getting to see your regulars and then you see the new ones too. So I think it's important. People want to feel seen and heard. I started 9 days ago and there's hold on. There's so much going on. It's distracting. Speak on your topic. It is. I say, think of you a blue box. Okay. Okay, I'll talk about the blue box. I do not know. I love it. Please explain the blue box. Okay. Okay, I will definitely. Um, I was about to say, when you come here, thank you so much, friend. You're coming here and you're thinking you're gonna talk about your topic immediately. Don't do that. I say, think about your live stream as a segment. So if you think about the morning talk shows, have you ever paid attention to like the morning TV shows and stuff like the Today Show or CBS, any of those other morning shows? They have segments. Their first segment, they're telling you like the news of the day, the things they're going to talk about, and then they go into like the national news, and then they'll talk about some weather events that are happening. Then they may go into a little bit of some local stuff, like what's happening from like some local areas and stuff. They'll talk about a celebrity case or some other, so they have these segments. If you ever pay attention to it, think about your show, your live stream being similar. You just don't come here and lecture. If people wanted you to lecture, you could have did a Zoom meeting for that. You don't need TikTok. This is an engagement app. So if you're Jerry, what is that? That was mom's bonnet. Yes, Coach B. Yeah, that's the way you have to think of it. So when you're thinking about how you're structuring your live, think about your live being maybe a good 4 to 5 parts. Four probably is probably a good number. And so your first 20 minutes, your second 20 minutes, your third 20 minutes, your fourth 20 minutes, and then maybe your fifth 20 minutes. And so these are the segments you're covering in your live stream. All right. So that should get you covered in a way so that, you're going at least 2 hours, 90 minutes, 2 hours, somewhere along in there. All right. Got it. That was so enlightening. Okay, I appreciate you, friend. We do have this flash go. Let's see if we are close. Miss Katrina, welcome to the room. Are we halfway? We're not halfway there. We're 5 minutes in. Oh my gosh, I forgot to pin it sooner. So you can pin it a total of 3 times. I don't think I'm gonna get a third time pin. I may get maybe one more time to pin it right before it times out. But if you have not sent the I love you so much. This is a TikTok flash go. So if you could support the flash goal, I greatly appreciate it. We need 35 people. It's one per person. So if you're sitting here and you have not sent it and you want me to answer a question, you gonna have to say, Doc, remember that flash goal I supported? I'm be like, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I could tell you did it because you got a blue box. Those who didn't support it. So I can tell. So I'm going to talk about the blue box in a second. I was joking, but I want you guys, if you guys don't mind supporting my flash goal, that will help. That will help with the visibility too. Tapping away. Thank you so much, Janice. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. The unknown. Thank you so much for being here. This is very helpful. I wasn't sure about how to start the live. Yes, that's important. I'll talk a little bit more about ways to start it. Um, you said, you said what now? Reviewing despite really knowing what I'm doing. Feel free. Okay, thank you so much, friend. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. Um, Thank you so much. You want to make sure I see a blue box. There we go. You want to make sure you got a blue box if you're asking for support and a daily heart me that says Lisa. You have a badge that says Lisa and a daily heart, a blue box. You're doing good. You are doing well. Thank you so much for the populace. I appreciate your friend. Okay, we need 15 more people. We got 20 of the 35. Let's see if we get 15 more people to support this flash goal. Flash goal is up top. It is the I love you so much. So if you click it, I can't pin it again. Hey, Sandy, let's see if we can get 15 different people to send the flash goal. And we'll see if we can get this done in the next 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see how many we need. 3.5 minutes, rather. So we need 15 more people. There's enough people. So let me be clear about this. So now I got to get on my soapbox for a second because you guys are going to go live. You're all in my room to go live. If you are trying to be a live host, you're going to get a flash go. You're going to want somebody to support your flash go. This is a 1 penny, 1 coin gift. And if you are not supporting people's flash goals and you're not getting people's daily heart me's, that is the point of this app. This app is an engagement app. So if you are not engaging and supporting, how are you going to ask people to support you? Because you're going to get these type of things in your life. So keep that in mind. You got to be a supporter to get support. You can't come in someone's room and ask for them to follow you and do this and do that, and you don't do it. And so we're going to talk about that blue box. So that blue box tells on you. So anybody who don't have this, that means that you haven't been supporting in that way. And then you're going to wonder why people don't come to your live because you haven't been supporting. All right. So I say that. Thank you so much, Trevor. She said, let me send this girl all the little things she needs. No, the flash goal has to be sent one per person. All right. So one person, you only can send one each. And so TikTok is trying to see if your room is activated. So the people in my room, those are people who need to also support. And so TikTok is trying to see, okay, who are the supporters? And and so ultimately, that's what I teach. I teach from the perspective of a live host. Thank you so much, wink, wink. From the perspective of a live host. Hey, Jerry. In a way that you can understand how do you act as a good viewer so that you can also support your community when you go live. All right. So we got 2 minutes left on the flash goal, exactly 2 minutes. Unfortunately, I cannot pin it again. You only can pin it every 5 minutes. I took too long the first 5 minutes, and so now I only have 5 minutes left. Thank you so much, friend. Happy birthday. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, friend. If you are new coming on in, happy birthday. If you are new coming in, feel free to come in and support that flash goal, okay? Thank you so much, Jerry. Appreciate you. Thank you for all the happy birthday cheers. Thank you all. Let's see. We need 10 different people. We have a minute and a half left. A minute and a half left, 10 different people. Thank you, friend. Appreciate the support. We need 10 different people to support that flash goal. I'm going to see if I could pin it the last 30 seconds. We'll see if we can get those 10 people to support. There's 60 people in the room. It's taken a long time to get this 35. So let's see if we can get it done, you all. Thank you all. And then I'm going to go into my topic. We got 15 minutes to do this. Thank you all for supporting those who are sending those flash goals. If you did it already, then you are good to go. Thank you so much. If you did it, yeah, we still need 10 more. Y'all did it. Y'all all on board. Thank you, Ocean Summers. Ocean Summer, I think I pressed this already. It's the others that haven't done it. But I'm gonna point it out. I want you guys to understand, and you guys are gonna learn how to engage. And I tell you guys all the time, people come into the room. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate your friend. People come into the room and you guys are gonna have a lot of questions to ask. And I'm gonna say, okay, we'll see if I answer. Thank you so much. Hey, Laura, you got your first time gift. Look at you, friend. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. I'm not sure I have the nerve to go live. You got it, friend. Anybody can do it. You got it. If you go out and back and it doesn't count at it doesn't count at no, it doesn't. And if you did it once, you only can do it once already. So it's the I love you so much. Thank you all, friends. It just ended. All right, we ended it. It didn't work. All right, friends, we didn't achieve it, but that's okay. We'll talk about this. Thank you so much, Jerry. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for the support. You're so sweet. Um, if so yeah, so let's go here. So it just ended. That flash code came through really quickly. I think that was the fastest I've seen. That's why it kind of threw me off a little bit to know it was already 5 minutes in. Okay, so let's do here. Let's do this. We're going to talk through these topics really quickly. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about the blue box since there was a group of people who said they didn't know anything about it. So we'll do that really quickly. And this is going to be a crash course because I did it a long time. A lot of my time in the 10 o'clock was focused on the blue box. So I want to make sure I don't go as deep. If you want to go back and watch the video on YouTube, I do have it available. So I'm going to do kind of a Cliff Note version of it, a real fast version. So let's do this. Anybody in the room, put the word blue in the chat. Put the word blue in the chat. Once you put the word blue in the chat, I want you to then click your photo. You're gonna click your photo and you're gonna see where you could click your blue level. All right. This is something you want to always do as a viewer, as a live host. Let's see. So you all are doing it. So I'm gonna click that in a second. Let me flip my camera. Okay. So you'll see here. See if I can do this. There is a blue number. This represents you as a viewer. This represents you as a fan club member in my room, and somebody else's room is going to be their heart, their community. And then this represents you as a live host. And then you have your gift gallery, which represents you as a live host and as a guest. Viewers don't get the gift. You can't access the gift gallery. You can click it, but you can't send any gifts. You can't receive gifts as a viewer. You have to be a live host or a guest in someone's panel boxes. Okay. So this is you as a viewer. If you click that box, you will see a blue screen. So everyone click your photo, click your LV box. It will be LV0. If you don't have one and it's not blue, it's actually gray. It will be any number, blue 19. I see Diana. It will say blue 1. It'll have LV1, LV17, LV8, LV14. Click your blue box. All right. So click your blue box level. Once you click it, the blue screen pops up. This blue screen, there's a question mark in the corner. You can go back and read that to learn about the gifting level. This is how TikTok is tracking your gifting engagement. The blue box helps you with your visibility as a visibility on this app as an engager. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your practice makes progress. I see your friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Dawn. I love it. You added the BlizzCon? Oh, okay, I see you. I see you. That's a new part to your title. Awesome. Hey, Black Sheep, thank you so much for the greeting hearts. Okay, and so it tells you how many points you've already collected, how many points you need. There's a forward slash symbol that tells you how many points you need for the next level. And then underneath there is a scrolling message. You see that message? How many points you need to level up. You are paying attention to your level up points because those are the points that you need to get a blue box or to level up to the next level. So some of you are going to say, hey, my blue box, I've been on this level 12 forever. It's because you're not paying attention to how many points you need to get to the next level. All right. So look at your level. You can look at it from here, or you can actually go into the gift box and it'll show it here. Thank you, Fran. How you doing, Lexi? Appreciate you. Deb, I saw you come in as well. And so you see that here. All right. So those points are important. All right. As you're navigating this app, you are always, it's an engagement app. You are trying to be visible. As people are coming in, not this person. Deb is pinning herself here. Hey, Fran, how you getting your, this is it. The real 21 kid, level 30. That's called a fly-in. So when you are leveling up, you get visibility. All right. People see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you as well, friend. I want to thank you so much. You learn so much from you learn from so much from me. Thank you so much, T. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate you guys coming in and sharing that. When you guys come back, I really do value just doing this. You guys keep me doing it. If nobody came back and told me they was learning, I wouldn't be doing this, would I? But I appreciate it, friend. I'm doing well, friend. Thank you so much for flying in right on time. So we were teaching the blue box level. Thank you all for coming in, grabbing your daily heart me. So you're paying attention to that. You said I'm learning because I'm going live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. Yes, love it. He said it's all because of me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I truly believe in her honestly approach and breaking it down. That's what I do. I try to. I don't thank you, friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh, look at the butterfly. You guys are funny. Thank you. All right. Thank you all for coming in. So, the blue box for my new friends who didn't catch what I just gave you all, the blue box is for you to be visible. If you don't have a box, thank you so much, the cardinal. If you don't have a box next to your name, if you don't have the blue box follows you from every live you go to. It also has the level you're at, your level of engagement. So, a live host, we see you, we understand what you've been doing and not been doing. We know that you've been ignoring TikTok's little message because when you come into somebody's room, TikTok tells you what to do and you have not done it. And so we get you. And so then you're gonna come in and ask for people to support you and sing and follow you and connect with you and do all these things. And you haven't even done the basics. Okay. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. It didn't bite I was trying to bite it. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. Once I'm able to go live, I will know what I'm doing. Thank you. You're welcome. Mentorship, that's a big piece of it. I'm going to tell you before you go live, you got to be a good viewer. A viewer, the viewership is so important. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Is it the one that has a number by it? Yep, you have a number 9. That's the blue box. And then the daily heartbeat, what people are grabbing when it either says for you all follow or it says join or it says the number level you're at. Okay, so those are the three views you would have. You're somebody who came in my room, you haven't followed me yet. You're somebody who came in my room, you haven't joined my community yet. Or you somebody who came in my room and you joined your member, your fan club, and it says your level. That's what you're seeing. Okay. So those are the three things you would see. One of those three things. Thank you so much, Frank Katie. Appreciate it. Um, in Enigma mode, is that information hidden given even from the live stream host? I think there's a way for the live stream host to see it. It's not totally hidden from the live stream host. Thank you so much, friend. Good afternoon. Appreciate your friend. Let's see. He said, I'm new here. Buffy Chef, thank you so much for joining. Didn't know TikTok tells the host our business. The TikTok tells all your business. Your business ain't your business. TikTok is all in your business, and we all see your business. So yes, it is all for all of us to see. All right. I told you TikTok is a messy boots. TikTok is so messy. TikTok is like So yeah, we see it. We see it. Wink, wink. Thank you, friend. We see it. It's obvious. And so, good afternoon, new listener. Welcome to the room, friends. So yeah, TikTok is super messy with that. So we see it. And so what happens is that badge is really um for optics sake the way that we know who are engagers and who are people who are not. From people engaging in my life, thank you for the populars, versus people who are going to any and everybody's lives and engaging. And then we know it too, because if y'all are chatting and asking a lot of questions, we're like, you've been asking a lot of questions and you ain't done nothing. But I answer questions because I realize a lot of you all are new. And so I'm teaching it for the first time. That's why I teach this, because I want you guys to be good viewers and then you go to your room and you teach it. Okay? Because you're gonna have people come in your room, and now that you see this, you're not gonna be able to unsee it. And then you could tell your community, hey, I see you. Now, here's what happened. You came into my room and TikTok sent you something, and you decided, hey, I'm not going to engage in that way. Is it because you don't know? Or do I need to help you and share more information? And so you got to make sure you educate your community. Okay. So my stream was buffering. Let me know if I'm buffering too much for you all. That was just buffering. Okay, let's see. He said, hey Lady T, welcome. What did I miss? No, we are talking about the blue box. We got some newbies in the room, so we were helping them to get their levels up. Let's see. TikTok leaves a live stream host where the viewers have been. You said, tells a live stream host where viewers have been. N the blue box, no. No, we don't know that. I don't know what lives you went to. No, I don't. There's no way I would know that. Is that what you asking? No. I know that you've been engaging a lot by looking at your level. So I know that. My people who are, like, in their levels 20s and aboves, yeah, you've been doing some work. You've been around these streets for a minute. And so, yeah, so you could tell when that happens. Yeah, you've been putting in the work. Queen, welcome. My live host, my device is overheating. That's what's happening. Hold on, let me take my charger cord out. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that helps. Okay, I misunderstood what you thanks for clarification. Yeah, so, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome. Appreciate you guys. Look at your level 10. Congratulations. Thank you for that. Yeah, I would know what rooms you've been to. I know from your level. I'm not far from, 14. Look at you. Yeah, you're not. You're growing, friend. You are 14 now. You just made 14. Your box says 14. I got work to do. Yes, level 1, you got some work to do. I'm new to TikTok. I have to catch up. Yes, yes. Wink, wink. Thank you so much, friends. Those who are supporting, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for that. Something you can use. How you doing, friend? Appreciate you being here. Um, so you're a great teacher. Thank you all. Never gatekeeping on the little community. Not at all. I don't have time to, y'all. Here's the deal. At the end of the day, I want to make sure you guys understand this app. So first of all, I don't want you to get caught slipping. Second of all, hey, if you guys want to go live, that's great. I want to make sure you understand how to go live, how to grow. I am a creator network. So if you get to the point where you're comfortable going live and want to continue to grow and want to join the agency, it's a free program. I talk about that. So I'm happy to have you guys join that too. So ultimately, we all can grow together. Okay. Have lots of work to do. You do, friend. That's okay. New to TikTok, seeking to learn and grow. There we go. Have no idea what level am I. You're level 0. Halo and Heath Hearth. You're level 0 right now, friend. You got some work to do. But yeah, do with scare. Thank you. I didn't know there is a level. Yeah, yeah. That is what that blue box represents. Thank you so much, your levels. Thank you so much for the Michael, the moonwalk. Thank you so much, friend. How do you level up? Well, you gotta get a box first, Westland. So you gotta get a box. You gotta get that. You gotta put coins on your account. Let me say that. Let me say that differently. Not the moonwalk. Do the levels expire? They do deactivate. TikTok will turn it off if you have not engaged in 7 days. So they do, to a certain extent, will go gray. That's what happens. You got to reactivate it by sending a rose, a daily heart me. That's how you make it back visible in blue. I've been going live, but never understood the daily heart me. Okay, Christina, I'm gonna talk about it. You've been going live. You're a live host, Christina. Let me see. Um, Let me know if that's what you said, or you've been visiting lives. Let me know if you, um, so you, let's see, let me talk through this. So let me understand it. So yes, you do have to have coins on your account. Are faceless lives a no-no? No, they're not a no-no. People do faceless. That's possible. Yeah. Meaning if you don't engage, yes, you got to engage. Um, so let's start over. New besties, welcome to the room. No, no, I go to people's lives to support them. That's a little different, friend. Christina, I was like, you go live. Christina, wait a minute. Your support is what? So Christina, now I'm gonna put you in a hot seat for just a second. I just want to make sure I understand your definition of support. Let's talk this through because there is levels. So I want to make sure that we acknowledge the levels that are out there, um, and ways to engage and support. Um, I do not understand most of it. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna talk about engagement, y'all. This might be the bulk of the conversation. I thought I was how you support them when they invite you in. Tell me what you meant by that. Tell me what you meant by that. Say that again, and you respond to the people in the panel. Um, Let me know what you meant. You're in people's panels. Let me know what you meant by support. You're in the chat commenting. Is that what you're saying? Who else is watching from Virginia? Who is watching? Where you guys are watching from? Let me know what you meant by that, Christina. Let's see. I just came to support also. Queen in Florida. All right. Hey, neighbor. In Florida as well. Westland, look at you, got your coins. Awesome, friend. First time gifter. Congratulations, friend. Thank you for sending that rose. Like when they debate in the chat and commenting to support them. Okay, gotcha. That is a form of support. First gift they've ever said, yes, that is your first gift. I figured it out. Yes, you did. I apologize. I was a mid sentence and I never got to explain where to get coins from. In the chat, cheering them on and supporting their viewpoint. Okay, gotcha. How do you make it clap when someone gives you a coin? Um, well, I make it clap whenever. I could clap for you too. It ain't just for the coins. He's so sweet. He's like, "Oh, you only do it for the coins." With that, there's a sound bar you're clicking. There's a wand. If you click the wand, it looks like a pencil. You click that, and there's a sound and sound effects, and there's a sound bar you can put at the bottom of the screen here, and you can click it. All right, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going live tomorrow. Okay, hey MMM, thank you so much for being here, supporting us, watching, likes, comments, shares, join in. Um, Joining fan club, super fan club, and gifting. I'm gonna pin that because that actually is all of it. Watching, likes, comments, shares. That's true. Stickers. If you wanted to add stickers, stickers is part of the comments. Joining the fan club. That's the daily heart me. If you want to become a super fan, that's a subscription. If you want to gift, gifts come in different ways. It could be the viewer wishes. That's what this is here. It could be the live host has a live goal. It could be the gift gallery under, which is also, you can see it here, it'll toggle past as the gift gallery. Those are ways to, different ways to gift. Support also could be, if you have guest panels up, people gift into the guest panels too. So all that is different ways to support. You said my energy is great. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. All those are different ways to support. Um, and let me be clear about the optics. Okay. So let me just talk through this. I always gotta mute these people coming in to solicit. I don't like when people do that because that is um to me it's very spammy and scammy. You never know what they're doing. So yeah, so I usually mute those people. So when you come into someone's room, just know you're gonna get muted if you come to my room doing that. But you shouldn't do that, you all. That's something where you don't come in and just ask for people to support you. That's part of those grow rooms. That's part of those engagement rooms. That's the bad habit that they teach you. You come in and you say hello, how you doing, and then ultimately you read the room first and you make sure that you grab your daily heart me and you connect with people in a genuine way, not just coming in to get what you need. And then people who are doing a little saying that they're going to send money to you is still very scammy to me. So I don't want you to get caught up in that stuff. Okay, so let me talk through what just happened. Um, reposting and gifting. That's a new one. Thank you so much, Fran. I appreciate that. All that is correct. So here, I want to break this down for you all because I don't want you guys to get caught up thinking that there's one way. There is multiple ways to engage and gift. And so from a viewer perspective, you guys are learning and paying attention to this because when you become a live host, you're going to need people to do all of it. Okay? You're going to particularly, and I'm just being honest with you, you're going to particularly need people to get your daily heart me. That's part of your community. That's how you grow as a live host. And you're going to need people to support your goals, whether it's your live goal, whether it's the flash goal, whatever goals you have out there, because we are in a TikTok economy. As much as you want to come here and deliver your message and build your business and have people become your clients and talk about all your services and talk about your products and stuff and sell your things, you got to also do the business of TikTok. TikTok needs to be fed too. TikTok needs to grow. And if you're not thinking about that and how you integrate that into your live stream, you are not going to grow. TikTok does not have to push your live out. Okay. So I say that to you all because I want you guys to understand what it means to be a good viewer. So when you go live, you can support your community and also supporting your goals. And you have to be a supporter. So your support comes from all things. And those badges is a way for us to know that you've at least done the basics of getting someone's daily heart me and maybe even done the basics of supporting TikTok when they tell you to send a rose or send a heart me or popular or whatever they told you to do when you came into someone's room and you have not done it yet. All right. So the people without badges, that means you have not done that because you would have a badge if you've done it. So just know that that is all part of the game. All right. So I say that, and I say that very directly because I don't want y'all to go out of this room and then all of a sudden be like, well, no, why don't one's coming to my room? Why people aren't engaging? Why people, all these things are happening? People are ignoring my comments and not engaging back. It's because you haven't done the things either. Okay. You said exactly. Hey guys, I love to connect. See, didn't we just talk about that? We just talked about that behavior. What's the badge? I'm sorry, I froze for a moment. Did you really? I thought I had been supporting folks like the whole time. You don't have badges, friend. So I am, you said I am new life. Last one, promise. Can't believe I forgot follow. Yes, you got to follow the live host. Yes, that's it. Yes. I've been loving doing lives. There we go. Amber, you got to make sure you are also supporting others. So, friend, if you're going live and you're asking people to support you and you have no blue box, you're level zero, no badges, then you're asking people to come to you, but you're not going out to them and supporting them. All right. So you got to make sure you are doing the level support because honestly, it's like, okay, how can you ask people to come in and grab your daily heart me and do all the things, but you haven't gotten anyone's daily heart me before? You haven't gotten anyone's blue box. It's exactly I'm learning still. Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So you got to make sure if okay, let's talk about it. Okay. Since we at this crossroad. So learning is doing. Okay? So here's what I tell people to do. Amber, you we got you, girl. Brandon said, "We got you, girl. You gonna get this right." He said, "Still learning." So a heartbeat, a heart's me, yes, in a blue box. He said, "What is it?" With a question mark. Okay, thanks, thanks, guys. I need the help. We're gonna get you together, girl. Oh, look at Raven. Raven said, "Y'all ain't gonna talk about me." Raven, congratulations, friend. Raven said, "Y'all will not be talking about me because she's gonna be turning around talking about me in just a second." Raven, thank you so much for sharing that first time gifter with me. Senator Daily Harvey cost me 1 cent in US. That's it. That's it. That's see, friend. Gosh, I love it here. He said laughing good energy. So you buy the heartbeats and give them to people. Yes, friend. That's ultimately it. Okay, I've been trying to say this for like the last 10 minutes. If you click the gift box here, if you click the gift box in the corner, it's going to say the word recharge for all of y'all who don't have a blue box. Look at you, Raven. Raven said, let me send another rose. Thanks, Raven. Appreciate you, friend. Um, So you click the gift box, it has the word recharge, or it's going to say if you have coins, it's going to say what coin amount you have on your account. Click that word or that number, and a screen's going to pop up. All right. So the screen pops up. I'll show it to you guys here. So if I click this little number in the corner, screen pops up. It's where you can recharge. I'm going to tell you not to do it here, but it tells you, let's see, a little show recharge on the website. Okay. For the 25% discount, if you click that, it takes you to the website so you can get your discount. I don't want you to just break the bank. I don't want you to spend a lot of money, but that's where you would go. I thought I could go live with good content and sufficient follower support and help with expenses. Oh yeah, you gotta think about how you're reciprocating that too. Thank you for the tips. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate you. Miss Vicky, did I see you come in? Hello, hello. Others coming into the room. Appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you so much. I see you, Miss Vicky. Girl, I had to put some coins on my thing. Did you do it? All right. Mine says unlock. Yours says unlock. Yes. So you got to sing your first time. You need a bio too, Christina. So yes. So you said, what was that? It said, oh, okay. Let's see. On the website. Yes. The website is the cheaper way to do it. So I don't want you guys to spend too much. Is there a super fan live this week? Yes. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I was gonna try to do it today. I totally slipped my mind. So I'll do it tomorrow. Let me put my sticker up as well. So I can't um So, Greg, then yeah, you shouldn't go live, friend. You shouldn't go live if that's your mentality. 'Cause you're not paying my bills. At the end of the day, you got to pay your own. But what I will tell you guys, thank you so much. Thank you. What I will tell you about this whole TikTok, thank you so much, Black Sheep. I see you, friend. Appreciate your level 12. Congratulations, friend. Thank you so much for that. Here's what I will tell you. At the end of the day, look at you. Appreciate it, friend. At the end of the day, you want to know um, if you're gonna become a live host, think of it this way: people are coming in to support you. That's what they're doing. You got to also be a supporter. That reciprocity. You're gonna reciprocate. You're gonna go out. People are sowing into you, and you're gonna reap what you sow. If you are somebody who don't support in that way, because this is part of how the app works. Okay, it is about building community. It's about people supporting other people. All right. And part of that support comes in different ways. You said amen. Comes in different ways. So it just depends on what you're trying to do here. All right. Thank you so much. So if you're somebody who's just coming in to get, and people you're just taking stuff, then will you grow? Will you get the right people to come when you ready to go live and support your live stream and come to your room and do all the things that you need them to do for you to grow? Probably not. Probably not. Thank you so much, Westland. I appreciate that. Thank you all. I see your friend with the radiant launches. Thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate that. Um, so when you're thinking about how you want to engage, you do have to have some coins in your account. I say don't break the bank. $10. That's perfectly fine to get started. You probably even do less to get started. But my point is you got to get started because if you're coming to someone's room and you're just consuming and you're not supporting fully, because the live host can see all the other support when it comes to the taps, the shares, the likes. We can see if people are supporting in that way. And a lot of times, my heart's ain't blowing. So a lot of times that stuff isn't happening to its fullest. So you just got to recognize, like, what are you saying you do when you come in and say, "Oh, I support," and you don't have any of the badges. So just keep that in mind. All right. So I'm just teaching you guys what to expect here and how you are going to grow. But growth comes from you starting as a good viewer. Um, Look, I got a blue box now. You do, Westland. Bless you. Help me understand. You're welcome, friend. Congratulations. Thank you for that. Yeah, so click the gift box if you want to click the gift box, and then you can go in and click the recharge button. And that's how you get to that screen I showed you guys. And it'll say recharge on the website, tiktok.com/coin. Okay. So when you click that space, it'll take you to the website. Thank you so much for the wink winks. I saw a friend. Thank you so much for the support. Um, Other people in the room, we talked about the blue box so that you guys understand. Now you won't be able to unsee that. So if you're somebody coming in a room and you never had noticed before, wink, wink, thank you, friend. You never had noticed that blue box that you were missing or other people had. Now you know what it means. All right. And so as a live host, you pay attention to that. You see. So you're gonna come back to me and say, "Doc, people ain't engaging my live. People ain't liking my live. They're not doing all the things." And I'm gonna say, "Well, wait a minute. Do they have blue boxes? Wink, wink. Have they grabbed your daily heart me?" And you're gonna tell me no. And I'm gonna say, "Hey, have you talked to them about it? Do you tell them how to engage in that way? Do you tell them what it means? Because you know, because I taught you." You clicked it. You should know. And so now you gotta teach your community, you gotta educate them. And, some people are gonna choose to do it, some people are not. Some people are gonna, try to, you know, um, get whatever you have. You can decide if you wanna engage them or not. Some live hosts do not. If you don't have a blue box or if you weren't considerate enough to spend a penny to get my daily heart me, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't have to talk to you. And I don't, but I do. But just realize that at the end of the day, that's your prerogative in terms of how you run your room. I can't tell you how to run your room. I'll just tell you to stay within the community guidelines. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. And if people come in your room and they're taking, you can decide not to give. That's your choice. All right. All right. So here, blue box really quickly. You say yes, you do. Yes, it's important to ask. Yep. I'm receiving a abundance of information from experienced hosts. I'm grateful. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate that. Um, the blue box, really quickly, for those coming in our room, it is that badge next to your name. If you next to people's names, if you put I'll do it really, really quickly. If you put the word blue in the chat, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just came into the room. put the word blue in the chat. I'm gonna have you click your photo, click your LV level. It'll probably be level 0 if you don't have one. But if you do have one, it's gonna be whatever that number is. And then once you click it, then you will be able to see the blue screen that pops up. That tells you how you are an engaged viewer. There's a question mark in the top right corner. Click the question mark, it breaks it all down. All right, so that tells you about your experience points. Those points are from you gifting. Your gifting is daily heart meet, that's part of the gifting, and any of the other things that you do. TikTok says, hey, if you are looking to have visibility, it goes from level 1 to 50. And level 25, when the room's under 100 people, you get to fly in, you're noticed, you're seen. It's part of how you engage. You get seen up here. These people are my top viewers in the room. If you click the number of people in the room, there's a box there that you could also read. There's a question mark. And so it teaches you in terms of, well, it tells you in terms of how you are leveling up. It tells you how many points you need for the next level. All right. So you want to pay attention to that. Let me know if there's any questions. Thank you so much, friend. A lot of people have all the diamonds next to your name, all of those diamonds. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Next to your name, my name. What diamonds do you see? What are we referring to? I don't know what you're referring to, friend. I'm not sure what you were talking about. So the people will say that's being judgmental, but you will exhaust yourself if you don't prioritize. That's true. Yeah, you have to prioritize. You do. You know when so to thank you for saying that too, because to a certain extent, as you grow, as your room grows, you have to prioritize your high engagers, because those people have invested in you. Those people have connected with you. So keep that in mind. Those colors, those symbols, all that means something. If you look at the heart for Lisa has little lines in it. It tells me who are my high engagers. There's also the heart with the swirl around it. Those are the people who have bought a subscription from me. Those people are super fans. The people who are their blue boxes are almost purple. Those people are high engagers on this app. And so you want to prioritize those people too. So when you think about you starting off at this level and you don't engage at all, you're level 0. There are a whole list of people as you grow it, as the life host grows, that you're going to start honing in on. I'm going to be honest with you. And so to start, thank you for saying that because that is true. That is very true. And so don't be surprised. Thank you for the populars, friend, that you totally get ignored in other rooms because people don't see you. They see the people who are engaging. Westland, thank you so much, friend. I just wanted to make sure I said that out loud because I don't think we say that enough. And that's not how I operate because I'm here teaching all levels. But to a certain extent, it has to be that way. You know, hey, you doing? How you doing, May Tay? Thank you so much. Hey, Coach Rhonda, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the radiant launch. I see you, friend. Thank you for the populars. Oh, do I how do I like your live? I just follow you. How do you like the live? You tap the screen. It's like, how do I like this live? Um, Tapping the screen. You see the hearts? You'll see right above my name. There's gonna be a heart that pops up. Let's see. I don't know why I'm getting those people all the time now. That's interesting. Thank you, friend. I did. And so that heart pops up in the top corner. You said I learned something else. Thank you so much. And so as you're tapping the screen, that heart, there's a little line that's going to crawl across my name. And I'm tapping, 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 tapping. And that heart got bigger. And then I'm going to let go. Confetti's going to fall on the screen. It tells me how many likes I sent. I sent 92 likes just then. And then you'll see people with tapping devices. And that helps to tap while you're talking and stuff. Don't put them up super high. You don't want fake engagement. So you want to make sure you're mindful. Hey, Coach Rhonda. I finally put up a wish list. I like this feature as a way to request a get. Yes. Okay. Yes. I talk about this in a different way too, because you want to talk about, especially for you, friend. You do the tarot readings. Yeah. So there are people, my tarot readers. Let me flip my fingers, my mirror rather, so I can point the correct way. So the full reading, they'll change it to full reading. You could change these words. You can edit them. Hey, friend, how you doing? Black Sheep, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate all your support today. Thank you, friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you for that. So if you want a full reading or a half reading or yes, no questions, however you want to do this, you can change these gifts out. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much for your support. I'm new to fly in, the live chat presence, the avatar and the gift. Oh, look at you. Thank you. That's a cute one. Um, thank you. Thank you for the populist friend. So you said you're new. You had a question. I think there was question marks. Avatar and custom graphics. How how do I make them? The avatar gift, is that the radiant launch you're referring to, friend? That was a campaign that TikTok had towards the beginning of the year. And I think you had to be a certain level to get it. I'm not sure what the rules were, but I think you had to be so many lives you've done, so many certain level of live host room. It only rolled out to a few rooms, and I think they're rolling it out again, so you see more people who are getting it again. So, just be patient, you might get it soon. Yeah, so, yeah, the kangaroo was super cute. It was. So yeah, I think that's what you're referring to. Let me know if you're referring to something else. Okay, my people, did you guys do I'm gonna go through this really quickly. I know I have a lot of new people. I hope they do it again because I really want one for the custom gifts. Yeah, yeah. I hope they do too. That's it's such a cool gift to give. Yeah. It's part of the is it part of the fan club? I think it's in the gift box now. Fly-in concept new to me for the live chat presence. How do I make how do I make avatar and custom gifts? Did you what do you mean by fly in? When you people fly in because of their level? Let me know what you meant by that. Is it Saria or Rosa? Let me know what you meant by that. And then the custom gift. Let me know what you meant by that too. I think I answered the custom gift question. It was a campaign. But let me know what you mean. The fly in is when people fly in. If you're flying into my room, that means you're level for the blue box. That means you're level 25 to 34 because I'm not over 100 people. Level 35 flies in no matter how many people in the room. When people fly in for my room, that means they're level 20 as a fan club member or they're a super fan. That's what happens. Level 20 and above or super fan. Those are people, yes, fly in higher blue box level. And yes, avatar saying, gotcha. All right. All right. So so fly-ins happen with the blue box, but it also happens when people are a fan club member at a level 20 or a super fan. They fly in. Can you please tell me which type of pre-card can I buy from Walmart to recharge? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. Look at you. You're so cute. Like I said, um, I've not made an avatar of my own account, custom gifts. Yeah, so that was something TikTok did. I didn't make it. TikTok made it. I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, so I'm not sure. It was a campaign that they had rolled out. I think it was in January. I'm gonna say early part of the year. And they did this campaign. It was only a certain amount of people who got it. So I don't remember all the details, but that wasn't made by me at all. Um, when it comes to the gift cards, I don't know which one you would need. I have no idea. Anybody in the room know? You said, what is the nine next to my name? That's your level of engagement for every live you go to in terms of your gifting level. So if you click your where you put that comment in, click your photo, you can click your LV9 and it'll show you, it'll break it down. There's a question mark that'll break it down for your gifting level. So you always want to pay attention to that and grow and make sure you continue to grow that number, looking at the level points that you have. All right. All right. Let's go here. We're gonna spend some time here. Um I'll probably spend another 40 minutes, maybe 45. I'm not gonna stay on super long. I'll do a solid 2 hours. I understand what a community gift is. I didn't know about making my own account avatar or graphic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that either. I don't know if I understand the question, and I don't think I understand the answer. I can't give you an answer. I don't think I understand the question in terms of making your account an avatar or graphic. I don't understand it. Soda, do you understand? I'm asking Soda because she does the avatar stuff too. I don't know if I understand the question though. But you're asking, should you do it? I I wouldn't. I guess that's a personal decision though. But I don't think I would, but I don't think it hurts if you do or don't. So it's up to you. Those are part of a fly-in according to a live stream. Mm, as a special fly-in, I don't know what that would be associated with. Some people do the AI too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that's associated with. Yeah, I'm not picturing what you're talking about. Recharging or adding coins, no matter on the site or the app. The website is probably best because they give you the 25% discount. So go to the website and they have like a rebate, a 5% rebate when you purchase over there too. How do you change your background up when live? Um, what do you mean my background right now? Um, yeah, TikTok's website, www.tiktok.com there's a forward slash symbol coin, COIN. Um, you are a fan. A super fan is a subscription. Okay, I'm going to try it now. Be right back. Okay. Um, this is a real background. This is real. It's lighting. This is just the lights. Is that what you meant? Yeah, so this is a real background. This is a real little artwork on there. And it's just lighting. So that's there. And the light is here and there's light here. I think I answered your question. Let me know if you want the lights. I do have them in my showcase. If you want to click my showcase here, click my profile. If you scroll down, you'll see showcase. Click that, and you'll see the lights. The light is this. Okay, you're a fan club member. You are. You got a Lisa box. They made an avatar using AI like Chat GPT. Is that what happened? Okay. Okay. Um, if you want to add a digital background, um, you would just add a picture from your camera roll. I don't recommend it though. You said I thought it was a green screen. No, it's not. I don't recommend it. I've been telling my creators in the agency don't do it. Um, TikTok is suppressing views when they do that. I've had too many creators where their views are impacted. I wouldn't do it. I was new here enjoying. Thank you all the work. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the hey for the moonwalk. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for that, friend. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. So, reason why I say don't do it is because TikTok is suppressing views when you do it. Do a board. Don't do a green screen. Don't do the images. They're not pushing people out with those. It's obvious. It's quite obvious when my creators take their green screens off, they get pushed out a little bit more. I wouldn't do it. Okay. That would be my recommendation. Just got in. What did you say? You wouldn't do the green screen, a background image. Don't do it. You're not getting pushed out. So we've had a couple creators that have now taken them away and it's been improving for them. Hey Chica Lifestyles, how you doing, friend? Oh, I think they may have happened with me. Yes, take it down. Take it down and see if you see a difference. Do not use a green screen background. That's what I would tell you. Try to remove those. Don't use anything in your background. Don't put an image up. Just go live. I think that's happening to a lot of creators and they don't realize it's their background that's suppressing their views. Yeah, good advice. So yeah, try it for a few days. Try it with a board, this board here, or some board for your community. Um, but try that without an image. I created a board and used a photo with it. Is that what you were talking about? That is what I'm talking about. Don't do a photo. Don't do it. Nope. May I ask, how do you put the showcase in my live stream? I have items selected. You seven, you would click the shopping bag, add your products. It'll say in red, add products. You click that and you can pick products from your showcase or even some TikTok recommended products, but pick products from your showcase. It'll be listed there. You just add the products. It's pretty intuitive. And then you add the products and hit done at the bottom. And then you come here and you could pin those products. They'll be in the shopping cart at that point. You could pin those products and start talking about them. Yeah. Or not pin them and, keep moving. Yeah. Green screen is for making content and private live streams on other platforms. Or say green screen is for making content or private live streams on other platforms. Green screen, is that a question? I think that's a question. Green screen is an effect feature. If you pull, it's not going to work if I pull it up right now because I have the viewer wishes and I have my board up. The board's been acting funny on top of it. So, yeah, so it's not going to work. But the green screen is essentially where you pull the little man, he's holding his hand. There's other little green screen images you can pull under effects, and then you can take a picture from your camera roll and it'll show up on the screen. So that's the screen effect. And so people have been using that to do for their background, and it's causing suppression of their live stream. They're not seeing it get pushed out. So it definitely has an impact. So I would tell you not to do it. That's interesting. I think I had 5 people come in yesterday. It was the first time I did that. Yep, it was the board. You usually get more people. Is that what you're saying? Are you saying 5 people was a lot? Let me know, friend. Let me know what you meant by that, Margot. But yeah, that was the board that was probably having that impact if your views had dropped. Um, how do you put the words on your screen? Yeah, this is a board. It was the fact that you had the picture. Don't do the image. Yeah. Okay. All right, friends. Let me yes, no, I wonder why nobody was coming in. It was strange. Yep. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy you came in here today because yeah, you probably thought it was fine to do that. Mm-mm. Take it off. Yep. So that's called a board. This is called a board. This is called a board. Um, and you do that before you go live. You do your board before you go live. You can't create this in the live. You got to do it before the live. Oh, okay, just use the words. Just use the words. Don't use any images. Yeah, I'm telling you now. Y'all can test it out if you want to. It's up to you. But the images are causing problems. It's the images. For anybody in a room that want to listen to me, it is the image. So the board is fine. The words on the screen, make sure the words are not saying anything that's not allowed. So you can't say TikTok. Take TikTok off your board. Do not put the word TikTok on your board. I don't care if you want to say TikTok live. Don't put it on your board. Okay. So take that off your board. And then also don't put any social media platform. Don't put websites. Don't put pricing or personal information, your name, your email, your phone number. Don't put that type of stuff on the boards. Okay. User impact, like the gingerbread. You know what? They're saying the gingerbread man is a problem. They haven't taken it away, but you're not supposed to use it throughout your entire life. So they're giving restrictions for that. So I would say avoid the gingerbread or any of those images that are done the entire life or much of your life. Don't use those type of effects. I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to put the words up there. Yes, that is that's a board. You said I went live today and I couldn't find the option for the board in the settings. It's at the top. You said, wow. Thanks for you're welcome, friend. Let's see. That's weird that you can't put TikTok. Yeah, TikTok's like, no, no, don't use my name. It will filter, it will suppress you. How does one become a part of your agency? You do you go live? Let me know if you go live. You can join the agency. Let me do this. I'll do a board tutorial because I figure I'm not going to. I put TikTok in here. Lord, let me do that. But let's see. Let's do this one. Hello. I figure I was going to talk about my topic, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So I'll talk about my topic in a second. So this is the official agency page. If you are someone who's already going live, you have to be a live host. You have to be going live. You have to have full live access. So I tell you to do those first 3 lives before you apply to make sure you have full live access. And then ultimately you're going live. Keep going live. 4 days at a minimum for 61 minutes at a minimum. Go live, keep going live. I want you to grow your community. I want you to continue to build. I want you to learn how to do this effectively if you're a live host. Okay. Coach V gave me some homework, did she? All right. Coach V, you in the room? She's awesome. She is awesome. So just know, go live and then you can apply. You should apply under Coach V so she can get the referral for you. So don't apply this way, but connect with Coach V so you can ask her for her referral link. All right. Before I start back. Okay, perfect. Do I need to add products when live? Do you need to? If you're trying to do a shoppable live, but you don't need to. Hey, Coach Chantel. Okay. Okay, got it. You're welcome. Okay, so let me show you guys real quick. I'm going to talk about board since there was so many questions about the board. So we're going to show the board real quick. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Do you need to show your face if you go live? I have people who are faceless. It's about what you show though. You got to show something. Something of value. My crocheters, my knitters, my tiny stiletto Barbie doll shoemaker. She doesn't show her face. Um, who else? Yeah, several of my crocheters, they don't show their face. They're showing the crochet product they're doing. Um, who else? I'm drawing a blank and I'm gonna kick myself later to say who I didn't talk about. There's quite a few who don't show their face. Depends on what you're showing. You gotta be showing something of interest. Actually learned about you from Coach Fee. Oh, I love the networking and the hearing of you both. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sprinkle, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Coach Fee is awesome. Let's see. What's go w- uh what's gonna grab your audience attention? That's something you want to have on your board. I'm trying to go get a new one cake before they close. Okay, friend. All right. Okay. So boards. Let's talk about the board real quick. Something you want to keep in mind. I just said it. So this conversation went into background images and all the pictures and stuff. I'm going to ask you all to refrain from adding images to your background, images as a background image for your board. Don't do it. Try it without for about a week or so and see how it goes. And then add that background image and see the difference and see if it makes a difference. All right. If it don't make a difference, that's great. If it makes your views drop and you're like, what happened to that live? It's the image. It does not like images like that. Just saying, TikTok is like, I don't know what's happening in your background. I don't know what you're doing. They don't like images. So I'm just going to tell you, do away with the images. All right. Do I work with many singers? No, I don't, in all fairness, no, I don't have a lot of singers in the agency per se. I have some DJs, some people who do the music lives. So I have several people who do music lives. No one who's really singing per se, except Coach Jesse. That was a joke. Coach Jesse thinks she a singer, but no, she ain't. I wish she was in here at the moment. Thank you, Fred. But how you doing, friend? How you doing? So yeah, but no, I don't. I don't. In all fairness, I don't have a lot of singers. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna do the board. So the board, make sure your board has value. What's on your board? What are you trying to, what's your hook? Your board is a hook. Your board is intended for people to stop scrolling and come into your room. All right. So that's what your board is intended to do. And now, if your board is not doing that, look at your board. Look at what message you have there and see, would you stop and come in your room from your board? Your board is is my hook. Yes. And so yes, so think about what you have. Four things you must. I wish I could have underlined the word must do before going live. Number four is about the bag. So we talk about this, and I'll probably talk about number four and quickly talk about the other ones too. But my point is, this is your hook. So think about how you're writing it up. Can you add overlays about the products? If you're doing a full blown shoppable live, yeah, you should be able to do that. Typically TikTok is a little kinder to the shopping cart turning on because they want to push you out because they want you to sell the products too. So yeah, you don't get as much suppression, especially if it's about shop, but you could get suppressed as for shop too. So just think about what you have on your screen. Yeah. So true. The board has helped. Yes. Yep. The board is that's the difference maker. They're really pushing these boards too. And if you go to any of their webinars, they talk about this being your hook. They really do. So this is the board. This here. This is a board. And so when it comes to your board, think about what messaging you're putting there. Thank you, friend. Oh, Miss Katrina, thank you so much, friend. Um, so the board is your hook. Make sure it either is how to do the board. I'm going to show you in 1 second. Make sure it has value. Make sure it piques curiosity, so people are curious about it. Like number 4 is about the bag. Make sure it is maybe a challenge. So you're challenging people to do something. So those are like the 3 categories that you should even ask. You can ask ChatGPT or one of the AIs if you do Claude or Gemini. You can say, hey, create a board that for my TikTok live that is going to be a great hook, a stop the scroll hook, and create 10 options for each a value, curiosity, and challenge. It'll give you 10 of each. And then see what comes out of that. Okay. And you could add a little bit more about your topic. Obviously, you should say what your topic's about so it can create boards relevant to your topic. Board, view, hook viewers with value, curiosity, and challenge. There we go. Overlays is content videos, um, not on lives. Yeah. Overlays and content videos, not on live. Yes, you could do that. That's fine. Yes, I love chat. She gets me. Yes. They. Thank you so much. Go live. I love the go live stickers. Thank you, friend. And so that is the board. So here, really quickly, I'm gonna show you guys this. Let me flip my camera so you guys can see it. Okay, here's my thing. You're to go here. I'm gonna show you guys something because sometimes you guys don't see this. Okay, you see that little arrow, and then all those boxes just popped up. And so just know if you don't see stuff, it's underneath there. And then we're gonna hit settings. Boards are up here now. I think that update put them at top. So you're gonna click board. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong one. Go back to it. Okay, so you're gonna hit the middle one, board. And then first time I've seen that, did you the arrow? I know. And so they have the AI boards. We're just gonna hit the arrow up here to create a new board, and then you'll see create. A multi-guest board is when you have your panel boxes on. You can create a board for that too. Multi-panel boxes can't come on when you have your wishes. Okay, so I just wanted to say that out loud. Okay, so now you got your boards options. You got headline, you got black background, which we're not using. Don't use, don't use it. Just told y'all, don't use it. That's my 2 cents about it. If you want to use it, it's up to you. But I would say don't use it. Okay. Yes, once you showed us this last live, it helped so much, did it? All right. It also helps to keep me on track. Yes, yes, ma'am. And then bullets. It's kind of like viewer wishes. You can have little messages about things you want the room to do. If you want them to tap, share, like, if you want them to click your service plus or something like that. So you can put little messages there. I don't use it because similar to viewer wishes, it gets in my screen on my way, so I don't use it anymore. Thank you so much, friend. So you're gonna click the headline, and here is your options. You have different fonts, you have different colors, and that's all I did. I just played around with the different fonts. So I'm just gonna put something really simple. We'll just say go live um in next 14 days. We're gonna say that 14 days. So we're gonna put that there. Thank you all. I appreciate the support. Hey, uh, Jaqua. I had to pause and think about it. So we're gonna do red. I'm gonna make it off centered. I like the little outline color. You know, your girl has been doing that lately. We're gonna do red. I'm gonna change the font size a little bit. We'll change it so that it's a little bit more. a little slanty. I'm gonna pick a different font size. So you can just play around. There's different font options there. Maybe I'll do the pop one. We'll do the little bubble letters for that one. Okay. So I'm gonna hit done. And then my next line, I'm gonna say watch what happens. And so we're gonna do that. And I'm just gonna do another line. All I did was press the button again. I'm gonna do elegant. We're gonna do a little green. We're gonna do a little highlight. Okay. So I'm just gonna do that. Go live in next 14 days. Watch what happens. All right. So thank you all. I see you guys. Thank you so much. I see you, Miss Treetop. Yeah, I see you, friend. Now you have to access Go Live first before you see these options. Yes, you have live access though. You should. You have almost 1,000 followers. You just need one more for 1,000. I wish I could have found you found you from beginning of your teaching. Oh, I do co-stream on YouTube, so much of this is on YouTube, so you should be able to see it. You said I have a question. What's your question? Um, TikTok didn't like it overlapping, so I'm gonna move it down a little bit. So it said don't let it overlap. So I just put it there. So I'm gonna move it to the side. I'm gonna put it underneath, and I'm gonna make my 14. I'm on the next line. We'll do like that. So I don't want no trouble with TikTok. Okay. So it's thinking. And so now it's under review. I'm gonna come out of this. I'm gonna go back here and click it. I'm gonna click boards again, and it's ready for me to use. I'm gonna tell you, don't use it, don't turn it on until you come into the live because boards got a glitch going on right now. It deactivates some of your touchscreen features. So if you turn it on beforehand, you won't be able to use it. Look at the Michael Jackson. Thank you for the boom walk. Um, no, no, you're just in general. Let me know what you meant, friend. I missed the maybe the other part of that. Did you say you had a question just in general? What was your question? Did I miss it? How long should I stay in the live? How long should you stay in someone's live? Are you just saying in anyone's live or are you saying your own live? Let me know what you meant by that. Thank you, Bren. Appreciate the populars. Your own live, you want to do at least 61 minutes. That'll give you a valid go live day. So 61 minutes. And then when you come into someone's live, you definitely want to tap share, comment, stay about 10 minutes. I think that's helpful. Let's help them with their watch time if you could. What did you press to get to settings? I hit go live. I hit the I hit the plus sign before I was on my page. I hit the plus sign and I went over to the live. I did it from this side. And that's it. And then settings is here. And then boards is here. And then the little board I created is right there. I am from Florida. Thank you for asking, friend. Let's see. Good. See you soon. Thank you so much, friend. Okay, I wanted to be sure I'm really supporting. Oh, okay. It was for here. Other people's lives to give them credit and support. Yeah, there's watch hours. So obviously the longer people watch, the better. That factors into someone's watch hours. But if you're really trying to support, 5, 10 minutes, 10 minutes is good. Um, if I create a poll, will I have to disable my board? Um, no. Nope. My polls, let me say, you can't use a poll and view wishes. Yeah, can't pull it up. So you can't do. You say you missed my heartbeat. Did I missed it? I missed it. I apologize. I saw, what was it? Was it the fan? Which heartbeat did you do? Because it said something about the fan, I think. Thank you so much, friend. You so sweet, Miss Treetop. She said, you missed my heartbeat. Oh, it was glossy lips. Oh, no, I missed it. What'd you do? Your heartbeat has some glossy lips to it. Some lip gloss. It had glossy lips. Did you do it in red? What'd you do? I'm looking at all these new fan clubs. I've seen a lot of the fans coming out and stuff. Super cute. Um, let's see. You said I've heard scrolling on a backup account is better for us. True. Yeah, if you're just random scrolls, yeah, you don't want your primary account to get confused with the algorithm. You don't want the algorithm to be confused. So like if you're starting to watch cat videos, but you're really are focused on your artwork, your crafts, you want that to be the primary thing that's showing up in your feed. So yeah, so you want to make sure you go elsewhere to watch your other stuff that you want to see. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, yeah. So just be careful. I think that's is that what you were saying, Draqua? Let me know if that's what you meant. That's a great question. Yeah, yeah. So you definitely want to have a separate account to do your random scrolls. What about being in lives, main or backup? You always want to have. I mean, your main account should be where you're going for your primary content. Obviously, if you're watching people who are in a similar niche as you, or if you want TikTok to know there's certain topics you are aware of and you want to view, yeah. But if it's totally off the wall, like hey, Daquan, welcome others coming in the room. I appreciate you all being here. Why did you go live for 61 minutes? I joined late. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I'll answer that in a second. So, but if you are just coming into lives that are not, random stuff that's not necessarily stuff you want to be on to populate your For You feed or your following feed, I would say be mindful what rooms you go into, yeah, on that account. Okay. Um, 61 minutes. So TikTok has analytics for you. So when you go live, there's different live analytics you can see. One of the core analytics and metrics is your valid go live day. Hey, PMP. So TikTok is paying attention to you going live and for it to count as one day, one of your lives, not the combination of all of them, one of your lives need to be for that day, need to be 60 minutes or more, 60 minutes or more. And so I tell people to do at least 61 minutes to make sure it gets counted. All right. So that's why that was said. Um, hello, friend. Like it's like when you hit a certain number of followers, you need a new account. No, no, you don't need a new account. You're trying to grow your account to however. Yeah, no, you're fine. Okay, there's another question I noticed when what happened, Jacqua? Um, or like how does it work for the second account? As a second account, you're growing it in whatever niche you choose to grow it in. Um, you were talking about backup accounts. Let's see. When you purchase from your showcase, your backup. Um, when I purchase from your showcase, do you purchase from your backup? You know what? When I purchase from my showcase, I use my husband account. I'm just saying, I use his account. But no, I don't use my primary. I don't use the same account to buy stuff off of. I do use a different account. So that's funny you say that. But yeah, you could do that. Um, when live, we get an AI notice that explains that we're chatting about why. Um, oh, the AI message. I like it. I'm a fan of it. It keeps you on track about what your live is about. It's a good feature to me. So if you're all over the place, the the algorithm's confused too. Like, who are you talking to? What is this live about? What are we discussing here? So, if you can try to focus your conversation on your topic, your target audience, what you want them to learn and grow, it's helpful. It helps to organize the live stream and push it out to the right people on the For You feed. Yep. I love that. I gotta have a husband first. Okay. Yeah, my between my husband and my daughter, they was like, look here, let me see y'all account. Go buy this. Okay. So does that pump the algorithm? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And I say it out loud too, so it hears me say it. I read it. So I can read what my live is about. Doesn't matter what product you go live with first. High quality, low quality. Oh, you're talking about for a shoppable live, Lori? Um, if you use Live Studio, it'll give you recommendations on products that are trending at the time. I would say look at that to determine how you start, but I would start high. I would start with a product that's trending so you can get some good views in the room, good traffic. Okay, cool. Can anyone else see the AI messages or just the host? Just the host. Just the host sees that. You're welcome, friend. All right, my friends. I am going to get off soon. I did an earlier live, but look here. Let me stay. I'm gonna stay for you guys got me for like 20 more minutes. In these 20 minutes, do y'all want me to talk about these four things at all? Let me know if I need to talk about them. Um, I'm happy if y'all just want to ask questions, I'll answer questions. I'm totally fine with this live. Has been kind of a Q&A live anyway. And you use the backup account to do TikTok shop. Yeah, if it gets TikTok shop approved, yeah, you can make that your shop page. I have another account that's my shop page. I haven't been on it in a minute. I need to get over there. But yeah, you could do that. Absolutely. Y'all said a quick recap on the forum. Missed them all. We need to know the four things. Yeah, so thank you for the moonwalk. Um, okay, so I talked about boards. So we're gonna go there. I'm gonna do a quick recap of the four or quick overview of the four. The first thing is that you want to make sure that you prepare. All right. You're live. Whenever you start a live, before you go live, okay? These are things you must do. You must be prepared. All right. So you can come live and have like some topics you want to cover. Your board obviously could be a great hook and a great way to organize and anchor what you're going to talk about. So for me, I got four things I need to talk about. My four things are on I got my little notepad here. My four things are listed here. So I know what I'm talking about. I don't need the four things. I mean, the notepad, because I've been talking about this all week or for the last few days, so I could easily rattle them off and I can add some new ones if I wanted to. But at the end of the day, keep yourself organized, especially my new friends starting this. Make sure you're organized and you know exactly what you're talking about and then who you're talking to. You said I can't make any purchases from my creator account. Any idea why? I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Did you? Yeah, I have no idea. Anybody in the room know if there's a reason why you can't purchase stuff on the creator account? I'm not sure. Like if you wanted to go to TikTok shop and buy something, make sure you have, I guess, a credit card connected to it so you can buy quickly. But I don't know if you necessarily need that. But look, yeah, let me know if there's anybody in the room who knows. I have no idea what could be going on with your account. Um, okay, Um, so make sure you organize yourself. A couple things I tell people to do is look at the keywords that you need to know for your audience. Look at you, level four. Congratulations, friend. Um, level 10, appreciate you. So look at who you're talking to, know who your audience is, how you're directing your live stream. And then obviously your board is something you want to set up so that it tracks them as well. And then as you start your live, you're starting to talk at number three. Three, two, one, you start talking before the countdown ends. And so you want to start your conversation early. All right. And so I say the keywords that are important for my live stream. So you will want to do the same. Identify those keywords. So for me, it's TikTok live, live streaming tips, beginner friendly tips, how to go live. And so these are things that people might want that are probably searching. Everything is correct. You been that way since November. I don't know. Put in a help desk ticket and say it's not working. Nana, welcome to the room. Yeah, put in a help desk ticket and see what happens. And so when you are searching on your when you're searching on your AI, so like Chat GPT, you can ask them, I'm sorry, when you're searching on the home screen, you can look up the keywords for your live stream and start searching there. And then you can ask Chat to give you some keywords as well, especially for your target audience. For your target audience, you can say who's the demographic, who's the psychographic, what's the psychographic, and then what are the pain points for your target audience. Yeah, Jackie, you're welcome, friend. You said they tried to figure it out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no clue. I haven't had anyone come in the room and say that before, so I have no clue. Yeah, unless your age restriction, maybe you have it set up as a minor, that could be a problem. Maybe they should check your age on the account. That's the one thing that popped in my mind. Like maybe it's something to do with the age being messed up. People have said that before. No, not that. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming you're not a minor, but I'm just saying your account. I've had adults say, "Hey, they have me listed as a minor." So that's what I'm saying. So just maybe just have them check to make sure it's not an age thing. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you. West Indies, welcome to the room. So literally, you just say the words. Yeah, you literally say the words. Like Gen X, arts, yes. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Hey, how you doing, April? And so yeah, that's it. Say the words, say it repeatedly. Look up the words that people are searching for your niche. So look that up. Goes through PayPal, but blocks from there. Oh, okay. Then it sounds like a PayPal issue. Huh. I don't know. Sounds like PayPal is a problem. Um, okay. So really quickly, I was going to show you something since we're talking about words. So I used this example. You said, let's see, let's look up your, we'll say crafts. Jacma. So when I started to type the word craft, it has craft ideas, craft TikTok, craft to sell ideas. So that word, all these words are trending. And so you could pick something that's in here. So if you want to do craft ideas, you can look that up. It'll tell you top searches for that. It will give you some other ideas, some other suggested searches. You can look and see if any of those words are applicable to your topic. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. And so those are ways you find out what people are searching. Okay. And so if people are searching for that, then those are the things you want to say because they're searching for it. And that's what TikTok is saying they're looking for. And so somehow what they're looking at, what they're searching, what they are saying is telling TikTok your live would be a good live for them to see. Thank you so much, Yolanda. See you Friday. Thank you so much for that level up cake. I'm new here. I was told I need 50 followers um to go live. Yeah, you could be, yeah, your close friend. Make sure you're engaging back with folks. Make it a make it conversational. Yeah, you can make it conversational. You can make it say your board has to be value, curiosity. Look at that. Oh, I see the lips. That was cute. That was cute. Oh my gosh. Did you go over the four things before going live? I'm doing it now, friends. So the first one is just make sure you do the research for your live and your live topic. Yeah, so that was that it, Miss Treetop? Did yours look like that one? Is that what it looked like? That was cute. Oh, you said yes. That's what it looked like. That was super cute. Um, so yeah, so the first one I was just talking about. So just make sure you research your topic for your audience, okay? And you do an outline. You might have some keywords you want to jot down. You're saying those words, hey, urban eye candy. And then you're gonna make sure that you say that once you start talking and you prepare yourself for your live stream. You could even ask the AI to come up with a script, intro script, so you know some things you want to say as people are coming in. But you think about your live that first 10 minutes or so, you're engaging, you're letting people come in, you're chatting. Maybe you have your other account, it's tapping the screen. All that is part of it. All right. Um, so just keep that in mind. That is what you're doing. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, you do a live event. You schedule your live out. I schedule my live out. Matter of fact, I think tomorrow's lives are out there. When you end the live, you guys will be able to register for my next live. When I end this live, you'll be able to register for the next one. However, I need to schedule the next series. I don't think I have Saturdays scheduled yet. Saturdays on. I need to schedule those. You can schedule up to 28 days out. So by me going live twice a day, I normally don't do it um, the whole month, but I could if I wanted to. All right. I usually do a week at a time. And so just know that that is something you can schedule out and you should. Okay. So that live event gets scheduled. With that live event, it shows up on your profile. If you guys click my photo up here, click it again when the mini profile pops up, it'll take you to my page. You'll see my live event is on my profile. That live event you can also post on your content. So, number three, it is posting content. Post the content, add it to your story, add your live event. It could be added to your posted content, it can be added to your story. Post the content. All right. People need to know you're going live. So if you're not talking about you're going live in your content, how do they know you're going live? Who knows you're going live? You got to tell the people. Okay.
What's the point, value, in scheduling live out? It allows it, first of all, it's accountability to you to show that you're going live. It also is where your viewers can register for your live so they can register to attend it. This live here, I had like 6 people register in advance. So people came in the room. As soon as I started my lives lately, people are in the room. So just know it's a good way to get people to come and know you're going live, and people will click to register to attend the next one. So schedule it out. All right. It helps to have you show up because you know you got an appointment scheduled, but also, again, you can add it to your story, and people can register from that area. You can also add it to your posts that you do. People will see that live event. They can click register there. If you're live at the time, they see a red circle ring around your post, around your photo in that post as well. So yeah, so make sure you schedule your live and do a live event. Is it best to recharge outside of TikTok? If yes, how? And is it cheaper as well? Lady T, it is cheaper. If you click the gift box in the corner, it allows you to register. I'm sorry, you'll see where it says recharge in the left corner. Hey, Coach Jesse, welcome to the room, friend. And so it says recharge. I'm going to show you real quick. So for this account here, if I click this, it shows how many points I have. I click that. It shows me this screen. And right here it says recharge on TikTok.com for 25% discount and some additional savings. So do that. Click that. If you click there, it takes you to the website. Okay. So it takes you to the website from here. All right. Um, hey, Coach Jesse. So just let people know. Okay. Yeah, you let the people know. You gotta let the people know. I schedule my live events all the time. I put my live in my story. I add easily throughout the day. I posted my story easily 6 times because before I go live each time, I do 2 lives a day. I'm adding to my story 2, 3 videos. Then I come here and I add to my story. I go to other people's lives. I'm adding my story. So just know you got to add to your story. Oh, look at you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm giving out, oh, let's see, friend. We got to make sure we don't have the scammers come and take over. I just mute people. I don't know why that is a new trend. I'm getting so many of those people who do that. I don't know what that is about. That's just bad behavior. I just don't understand it. Post a story. You have a if you click the arrow in the corner, it'll say add to story. You can add existing posted content to your story. So if you click your 3 dots on a some content you created, you can click add to story there. You can also go to your stories and add content there too. So yeah, so add it to your stories. How do you add yourself to someone else's live? As a viewer, or are you talking about as a guest in their boxes? You would click there 2 people to request as a guest. If as a viewer, you just join a live. Um, Search a live. You can search on the home screen or search um, or click someone who you know already if they're a friend. You can click their profile, and if they're red and live, you just click it and you join the live that way. I heard that Go Populars are worth 2 points each late at nights. Do you know what time that is? I thought it was 9 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? Who knows the answer to that? Is that 9 p.m. Eastern when Go Populars are like double and quadruple the points? It's like a lot of points that you get for them. I thought that was the 9 o'clock hour. I had a fake Dr. Lisa who started following me today. Oh, Lord. I told you I had the imposters. Delete them, get rid of them. Be like, I know you ain't Dr. Lisa. I, I would say I apologize on behalf of my imposters. They real slimy, but it ain't my fault. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Um, that's good. What did you say about keeping accountability? I needed that. Okay, there we go. I said do a live event, schedule your live out. Okay, number 4. This is the last one. Number 4. Number 4, I tell you guys, and I'll give a little give a few strategies. Um, you have to think about what do you want your viewers to do. So we have viewer wishes here. This is a way for people to engage. Remember earlier I said you could change the words of what's here. You could change out the gifts. This is a template that TikTok created. So I didn't create this template, TikTok did. But you could change the wording. So if you're My tarot readers, maybe you want people to do a full reading, you change it to the gift that you want. Okay. The gift, who knows, it might be a money gun or whatever it is. You change the gift in the words. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. And so you change the gift, you change the wording so that people engage in your live the way you want them to engage. All right. When it comes to your Service Plus, I gave the example earlier. You could pin your Service Plus. So I do one-on-ones as well as coaching, and I have the agency. So if you want people to get a discount for your Service Plus, you can set a gift. You can set a gift that says, okay, to get the discount code, you could put it over here, the discount code for my consultations or whatever the case may be. You would send a certain gift, and so you can set that for your room. So I tell you, create, the different ways you want people to engage. And I told you earlier, this is a TikTok economy. So if you're being really strategic about it, you would make sure that some of the gifting options are tied to it. So you get that visibility from TikTok, as well as you get people to engage in your room fully. All right. So some of those lives do really well because they've thought this through, their strategy for gifting, for super fans, for their TikTok shop process and what they're doing in their shop. What does it mean for people to support other type of offerings you have if you have Service Plus and you want them to engage in that way? So you could set it up in advance. Just think about, okay, what would I want people to do? What's the goal here? And how do I lead them towards that? All right. And so, I used, as you guys heard me cheering this whole time because I was using this as an example. You could change the words here. So here, when you click the moonwalk, it says moonwalk equals cheers. So that's why I kept hearing the clicking the cheer button because that's the goal I set. And so if you sent it, I sent you a cheer. All right. Or again, you can make this moonwalk equals my discount code for Service Plus. You can make that the reason, the thing people get. Thank you, friend. So again, think about what you want people to do. So if people send that, you can have a tally of the people who supported your live goal, supported your room, and then you can you can make sure you honor whatever you told them you're going to do. So viewer wishes is part of that setup. Your live goal could be part of that. Your You can think about your super fan and your Service Plus in terms of how you talk about those things. You got to talk about those things. Those are the things that you have to talk about so people know about it. If you don't talk about it, they don't know about it. All right. And so you want to be intentional about your setup process so that you can see growth happen. How do you set those things up? Um, Before you go live. So the live goal is part of what you'll see on that setup screen. Thank you so much, Lady T. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. So much information. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. Thank you for that, friend. And so as you're thinking about, okay, I want to grow my super fans, I'm going to do this and I'm going to talk about super fans. You set that up beforehand too. That's under the fan club on the live center. When you're on your profile, click TikTok Studio, you'll see post and live. Go to the live side, scroll down to tools and resources, and you'll click fan club. And fan club zone is on that screen. You click that, and that's where you would show those other features. Okay. Um, why have sound effects disappear? Why have my sound effects? How do I tell if I'm a person or a business? Thank you. Um, Nikki, your sound effects disappear because you have a board on your screen that you're using. Let me know if you're using a board. You should. I'm pretty confident you are, and you're using that board, and you added the board before you went live. Don't add it before you go live. Add it while you're in the live. Start the live, and then press the little wand. Yes, I am. Yep. Press the little wand, and the wand, you add the board that way. It's a glitch. I'm not sure why it's still happening. It's been easily 3, 4 weeks now. So I'm hopeful that they'll get it figured out sooner rather than later. But it is deactivating all of many of the touchscreen features. So soundbar is one of them, but it's a couple other things you can't do. You can't, like right now, I wouldn't be able to do the drawing game. There's some other touchscreen things like muting battle guests and stuff I wouldn't be able to do. Would let me edit the bulletin boards. It's stuck on contact me. Yes. Yeah. So before you go live, take it off and see if that works. So, yeah. Um, all right, my friends. So thank you all. So who is going live today? Who is going live? Can you share my stats for more followers? Can I share your stats for more followers? Tell me more. What you mean by that? You're at 4,500. You're almost at 500. Look at you, friend. Awesome, awesome. You're growing. Are you going live today? You said read your bio. You want me to read your bio? Oh, okay. I see what she said. So Janice she's going live today, I'm assuming. Put that in the chat for us, Janice. She does menopause and mental health support, track moods, understand your body, feel in control, start your journey today, every day, and then it cuts off. Every day I come and then it cuts off. Um, what time are you going live? And she's going live at 9 p.m. Eastern. So she goes live daily. I think you're daily with your 9 p.m. Eastern, aren't you? Margot, you said already went live at 9 a.m. Tomorrow I'll be cooking in the kitchen I'm sorry, I said 9. I'm sorry, 7 a.m. And she'll be cooking at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And that's daily for Janice. Such value. Thank you, April. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Um, Anybody else going live? Coach Jesse, are you going live? Coach Jesse, are we going live today? You said, are we battling? I am supposed to be doing a battle for a campaign, friends. Coach Jesse, you said you want to go closer to reset. Let me know if that's what you're doing. Thank you, Janice, for the mobile. Thank you. You're welcome, friends. Um, I'm fine with going live. You wanna connect around 10? Or is that too late? Let me know if you want to do sooner than later. I do have an 8:30 meeting. Wink, wink. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Hey, April. When do you want to? Let me know when do you want to because you wasn't feeling well. So you tell me what your schedule looks like. Blue, you said, does anyone want to go multi-guest who matches guidance and spiritual insights? Oh, okay. Um, Anybody in that genre? I spiritual reading tarot. She comes into my lives. She hasn't gone live though on a regular basis. She would be somebody that I would say would be probably a good fit, but she's not in here right now. Anybody else? Definitely connect with Blue Genie. Thank you. You're welcome. You guys are welcome. Great live. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate you, friend. Oh, Jesse, I don't see your comment. Okay, 7 Central. 7 Central, good. Um, that'll work. That'll work. I only have 30 minutes though. So it'll have to be like a hot 30 minutes. So if you want to do it says 7 Central. That's in 30 minutes. Okay. Is that no? Oh, that's not right. Um, I'm thinking time difference. It's about to be 7 o'clock. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. I won't be able to stay long. I do have an 8:30 meeting. So, do you think people would be interested if I taught medical um, intuition through TikTok Live? Um, I would say there are millions of people on this app. Possibly, yes. I would say yes. But what I would tell you even more is start paying attention to your audience, your followers currently, go to other lives and stuff and connect with people that way. Um, and just see if there is a community already. If there are people already going live, if there's content out there. So all of that would be what I would say to do. Yeah. So just do your research. Coach Jesse, you got to rest your voice. Stop by and introduce yourself if you are from Dr. Lisa's. I'll invite. Okay, awesome, awesome. I resell a digital course. So how would I find my target audience? Who are you talking to? Who's your audience? Who's your audience? You got to find out who you trying to talk to. Are you talking about stay-at-home moms, people who are trying to leave their 9 to 5? Are you talking to people who um want to get into digital marketing themselves and want to learn? They're new to it. 40 plus women that are new to digital marketing, want to learn digital marketing. Yeah, you have to hone in on 40 plus women. Um, yeah, so hone in on that population. Hey, Coach Vicky. Um, yeah, so hone in on that and just be mindful of what you're offering and how you're packaging it, your messaging, your pitch to them. But yeah, that's how I started here, really talking to people who wanted to get into digital marketing. I teach and coach on it just so that people understand how to leverage live streaming for it, but also just thinking about your overall approach with reaching your target audience. And what I've realized is that, it is somewhat of an art in terms of how to do it because you get a lot of people selling their courses and stuff like that. And so you want to make sure that you are talking about it in a way that is going to be compelling and interesting to your audience. Yeah. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Um, Coach Jesse, you wanted to come up. Let's see, friend. Let's see. What's your wishes? Okay. Oh, look at us. Hey. Hmm. She said yes is on. She know it's on. She like, girl, rest your mind. Yes, it's on. She said later. Okay. They said, I don't know why you worried about it, girl. I'm good. I know it's on. She said, oh yeah. James said sorry. Okay, really quick, let me say this. So if you're in the agency, we have battles that are happening on Saturday. Battles that are happening on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you do not want to participate, let me know. So the people who have messaged me, you can message me right in here, click the Service Plus, message me and say, Doc, I can't do it. I'm not available. Let me know. If you are going to participate, the way the system is set up, they're gonna do a random pairing. I think it says 12 hours before. I think it says 12 hours before. So just know on okay, Saturday. Yep, it's Saturday. Yes, I know who I'm going to support in battles. Okay. You're so sweet. Um, And so anybody who can't do it, let me know so I can take you out. I'm sorry. And then I saw your message. You said you couldn't do yours. You're saying you can, or you were, where is the battle list at? We support one another, so how is it going to work? You gonna have to tell your community and tell them, yeah. So this is, you might get paired with somebody in the agency. You might get paired with somebody in the agency. You might get paired with somebody outside the agency. You might be yeah. So everybody who's participating, you say, oh Lord. So yeah, this is we go. You said what now? Uh huh. Yeah. Yep. So it's open to other agencies to join. I don't think I've seen anybody join it yet, but and then I'm still waiting on people to tell me if they can't do it, which is fine. Just let me know if you can, so I don't have people who are gonna no show and they're paired with somebody, so I could take you out the running. You said I want to battle. Okay, okay. So Janice, I would I would say you would probably need to toggle off your 18 years and older. You need to turn that feature off under your settings of your profile. Um, and you would need to turn it off. So yes, so that's what I would tell you to do. I think if people had it on, they'll probably pair you with somebody with it on, I'm assuming. I think that's how it would go because TikTok is managing it. So I don't know if it's too much to stress over because there's gonna be somebody who has theirs on and you would try probably get paired with them. I can't because I already do late night battles. Um, okay, so take you out, Miss Darlene. So take you out the running. So is that what you're telling me? You want to message me? Just send me a quick message. Click my service plus and just say I can't battle Saturday. Um, I may message you. I'm saving my coins for the first weekend in June, so I'll let you know. Okay, yeah. If you can let me know by tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. I wanna make sure it's well in advance so I could take you out, so it's not, before people are starting to get paired. I think we should be fine if you do it by tomorrow. Yep. Um, 8 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you are gonna participate, start your room maybe 30 minutes before that, 7:30. So start before then. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, Lady T. Appreciate your friend. What time are the battles? Um, 8 p.m. Eastern is the actual battle time on Saturday, this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So start your live about 30 minutes before. Okay. 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 Well, okay. Well, you let me know if you feel okay. There's no pressure on my end. I mean, if you want to relax your voice and relax yourself, you don't have to go today. So we're fine. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So rest up. We're fine for what I'm trying to do. Even if I'll if I need I said I was gonna do it because it's part of one of the campaign things, but I don't know if I'm totally committing to it. So yeah, let me give it some thought too. Okay. 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 Well, no, don't do it. You're good. You're totally fine. No, you can't be a pickle. No. I mean, at some point, you gotta take the camera off. I'm just saying. So you have to make a decision. Like, do I do it on the front end? Do I do it on the back end? Do I do it in the middle? So, um, but she take her camera off too. She blend in. The cat sometimes, sometimes not. Yeah.